to rapidly
Actually, not good.
industrialize China and collectivize agriculture, which, just like in the Soviet Union, resulted in not only just a large famine, but the largest famine in human history, claiming the lives of tens of
Alrighty.
millions.
Oh,
Mao
Cheetah.
led what he called the
We
Cultural
might have a
Revolution
chip.
in China, and to get rid of the
We
so-called
might not have a chip.
capitalist influences, sparked a wave of government-approved violence that ruined countless lives, broke families apart, and destroyed much of China's cultural history. Millions of people died in this time frame. In Cambodia, the Khmer Rouge tried to create a perfect farming society, but it led to the killing fields, where they murdered about a quarter of the country's population, just for things like being educated or knowing a foreign language. Now, we know that the communists created violence, even if it was at the deaths of hundreds of millions. And it's kind of crazy that I even have to say that, because you can't even picture hundreds of millions. Imagine the whole entire city of New York City with numbers, and they all died. All lost their lives. That still doesn't cover how much communism did. But anyways.
Oh, Kita.
Claims that they built
Oh my god. We are so bad.
social
I don't care if it was a tap in. A goal is a goal. A goal is a goal.
Everyone had access to healthcare. There weren't enough medicines. The equipment was
That's
outdated.
a goal. That's a bang. 1 minute versus a protein.
Poorly built apartments where 20 people were squeezed into them. Everyone had a job, but that was just because the government was the and not working was actually a crime called parasitism. These systems weren't efficient in the slightest. They were stuck in a rut and fell apart fast when the Soviet Union collapsed. They had to compete in an open market, which they had been a part of for close to 70 years by now. Communism leveled.
What's that press? Ah, that's a goal. That's a goal. Oh, Vargas. That was too easy. Too open. Yo, Kawaka, Tamaya, Yama. It's like that.
That development and freedom are not opposites, but mutually reinforcing. Now, let's move on to, yet again, another reason. That is because they reject God and embrace atheism. Communism doesn't just fail economically. It's just empty on a deeper level. It's all about the truth. Money, goods, of course, anything spiritual or beyond the physical world. Because of this, it attacks things that give life meaning, pride, faith, and community. Communists see religion as a harmful distraction, calling it the it strikes me with how churches were shut down, destroyed, or turned into anti-religion museums. Priests and other religious leaders are in jail or killed.
Like, this is a winnable game. Good save, good save.
Non-spiritual kind of salvation through working together for the state's goals. Do you really think that the next year atheism and communism is the answer? Communism views the family as a problem because it believes families promote the idea of owning private property. The government tries to take over the role of parents by brainwashing kids through youth groups and even encouraging them to snitch on their own first plans in favor of political decisions. In extreme cases like in Cambodia with Cambodia, communists who took over Cambodia, the state went so far as to forcibly split them. So they're godless and they hate families. Local communities and civil society are smothered by the all-encompassing state. Any organization not controlled by the party is viewed as a group. Labor unions, social clubs, and charitable associations are either banned or co-opted into the schools.
Oh my, who's it? What a finish. What a finish.
State for identity and purpose. This creates a society of cynicism, instead of despair, a spiritual poverty that is perhaps communism is needlessly one classes one. What's your thoughts on communist talking points that I see all the time online. In his pro-communist comic arguments, deep movements. To understand the failure of communism, you must also be able to dismantle the arguments that come to explain it away.
What to say?
Caused by external pressure against the United States and the entrenched sanctions, embargoes, and sabotage, which they argue deliberately strangled the communists there before it could flourish.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why was that so easy?
War failure is internal. The Soviet Union
That was scored for ease.
a large population
God, that's serious, man. I didn't invest in a goalkeeper for next year, bro. I don't think we're gonna get through. We gotta score this here. I don't know how, but like, bro, we got the better XG, bro.
West Germany and South Korea, which had Western support, with East Germany and North Korea, which had communism.
What, shoots and penalties, or is it extra time? I don't even know. Yo, they just dropped to the bag. They went to a 5-bag.
Foreign policy is the primary determining factor of success. Not only that, but these communist countries also had self-imposed sanctions.
Oh my God, don't make a mistake, bro, I swear. This is waste time.
The Berlin Wall was built to keep Berlin, not to keep sanctions out. You see, the people who try running to the wall behind,
so wait, is it a draw or we go to extra time?
It's not a defensive fortification.
We go to extra time.
Its guns and guards were pointed inwards towards the eastern population that was caging like animals. Does that sound like external defense or internal defense? It sounds like internal to me, obviously. The economic failure created the need for them, not the other way around. The second argument that communism it is a way that communists defend communism by seeing the bad examples of the Soviet Union. Now it's China, or North Korea, or the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia, which are conveniently the only examples of communist countries, weren't actually communist. They'll admit those places were with brutal dictatorships, but claim they don't count.
Oh my God, Presky! Oh, Presky! Oh my God. I saw the pass we were trying to make. That would have been good. Lima, right there in the middle. Oh! What was that shot attempt? Okay. Okay. Oh no.
The idea of giving all the power to a small group is a mistake. It's a key part of the Marxist-Leninist theory. And as we discussed earlier in the video at the beginning, is where
Presky! Oh my God! Presky! Give him the Ballon d'Or, Super Sub, MVP, player of the game, tap it, I don't give a damn. Give him all the awards.
This creates a new
Oh,
You can't just do a small move.
oh my God. Whoa. Stay positive.
Masses stand in line for bread. This occurred in every single nation that attempted to implement communism. The Soviet Union, China, Cambodia, North Korea, Cuba, Vietnam, and all the other Eastern European countries that all failed spectacularly. The same result occurs every single time across different cultures and different
Let's hold on.
different people
We were winning this game.
lifestyles. It is no longer an exception to the rule, but it's the predictable outcome. It is consent. The third argument. Look how many achievements communism brought to you. And we kind of touched over this earlier, but let's get into it.
We're winning this game.
Now, the third main argument, and my final one, is how the communists tout that the ideology will bring so much growth to the world. This line of defense of the argument achieves social.
Oh my God. Rescue. Malachi. Ref! Ref! Take my guy Kaya, bro. Oh, wasting my time. Take your time. Oh my. Oh! Oh my God! We're going to the next round. That's how you go. Oh my God. No way he scored that. How did he score that? Oh my God. Wow. This is the beautiful game. Now we're crazy. Oh my God.
While the state provided basic housing and health care, it was known notoriously by everyone.
No. He didn't have the game of his life. If that's not a 10 out of 9.8, that's a 10 out of 10 performance. That's a 10 out of 10. That's the beautiful game right there. Chelsea knocked out Liverpool. Man United knocked out. Sunderland lost to Barnes. You're lying.
Technology and needing to provide doctors for decent care. The stagnant and medium proving it was never built.
Delighted. I'm happy for the team. I'm happy for me. We going to the next round. I just hope they don't give us a fucking Prem team. Give us a championship team. Please. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to get him to convince him to stay, bro. But I don't think he's going to want to stay. A goal and 2 assists is crazy. Huh? Nah. Yo, Drew is tripping. Drew didn't see the masterclass we saw Khan do.
Millions of normal people with perfectly valid opinions on the communists were enslaved or just Maoist communist China
that ass carried us to that win, bro.
And the USSR killed 60 million of its own.
That's the beautiful game right there.
It's hard success to celebrate for communism. And it's insane that I even have to say that there is Americans who are genuinely communists.
Oh my.
Instead, though, communism shows a system that treated people
I don't know how we're gonna beat Liverpool. I just don't know.
It's crucial to understand that these deaths were not the result of natural disasters or
I don't see a universe how we keep events versus Liverpool. The deadass has got a super team compared to us.
Prioritize Marxist-Leninist doctrine and the power of the Communist Party over the lives of others and the well-being of its own people. Well, guys, that's the end of this video. To sum it all up, though, communism doesn't work because it's built on 3 major flaws, which is an economic system that can't figure out how to manage resources, a political system that relies solely on oppression, and a view of people that ignores what makes us human. Its defenders make excuses like blaming other countries and bad leaders or point to a few minor successes, but the truth is this. The results are always the same. Millions will die for the elite communist ruling classes. Alright guys, well that's all for me today. I know much of my audience is already against communism, but I wanted to
Look at this team, bro. Bro, what?
iron sharpens iron after all.
What the? Oh, and Dyke's not playing. Or Allison. But this is the predicted lineup if I'm tripping. Who's hurt? They got going too?
They're facing monetary crisis like
Oh,
not being able to
man.
afford a home and low-paying jobs. While these are serious issues, communism is not the answer. It's too much of a free-flowing and safe topic to be supportive of in society, as well as in college, the workplace, other stuff like that.
BVD is playing. Okay, so Allison's not playing. Riley's coming in. Spring Pong is playing. Salah's not playing. That's a W. Zobo's not playing. Okay. Robo either. Cody either. That's still a crazy attack though. Like compared to our time. And we're playing at Anfield, bro. Oh man.
Think of it like this: it's a massive web of wires and stations that are.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. No.
These interconnections all come together, but to put it into something that makes more sense.
Oh my god. Bro, Frank Pong's playing as the right winger, bro.
Let's just think of it this way. It's like a heart, and imagine the heartbeat at 60 beats per second. The grid is like a shared heartbeat that keeps everything steady, but the difference here is that they are not truly connected to each other like the body is. So when a big storm hits New England, it can mess up power all the way to the Midwest.
Oh my god. I forgot to sound. Can we press it? Oh yeah. Oh no. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Now they the fade on us, bro. I think outside the box too. Oh my god, that's an outside the box fade, bro. 2-0. Yeah, so we're still in the game, man. We're still in the game. We're still in it. I still believe.
So most likely you have seen power lines near wires that hurts.
Okay. Okay. What was that? Oh. Oh. We're still in this. Remontada. We gotta get this comeback. We're still in this. Oh, man. That should have been a red card, ref. Oh my. We're still in this. We're still in the game. We have more passion. Man, it's a corner, bro. GG. I don't like this, bro. This is how they scored on us last time. Yeah. 100. Right there. Nope. What are we doing?
Their regional operators with substations and a federal agency
Oh my god, what a save. What a save. Kawa.
Can't stockpile electricity. It is not something you can stockpile stuff we talk about. Food, water, medical supplies and what have you. Yeah, it's got to be balanced in real time. Now, in a world where globalists wish right, let's remember this grid represents our God-given control. It's extremely paramount that we protect this. Now, moving on to how exactly this grid system is important.
Oh no! Oh.
This video seems boring, and trust me, it's going to be longer. So, how critical is the grid? Let's move on. The grid is way more important. And the grid doesn't get enough love. The grid is not just wires and poles, it's truly a genuine lifeline. In society with legitimately
Oh, bro, the ref don't be calling these, bro.
New York City that it's completely red. It could be water treatment. It's completely shutting off deep water. Or the stock market crashing without any real data feed. You can tell people that it happened. And they get the power back and suddenly everything's at zero. Maybe not zero, but you get what I'm saying. So this will be catastrophic, and it has recently AI game. And basically heating up all the electricity, and adds to that as well, all the new electrical vehicles constantly charging. It's even tougher on the already fragile grid system. So, like us, just flip the switch in a house or something. It's like a cascading problem.
We're still in it.
The grid system will affect
We're still in it.
millions of people just like that who snap their fingers, as well as costing millions of
We're still in it.
Grocery stores will
Oh my god. What a save. Oh, hit the post? That was even a save? I'm checking Zach out with a Cody. Okay.
To the grid is equal in danger to the lives of our citizens and national defense. The grid is linked in so much transport, communications, healthcare, national defense.
Oh, and they took Hugo.
The grid dies.
You know, VAR. Come on, please. Oh! This highlights our must protect the pillars of civilization in America. Cards and fake pillars are just not in the day by chasing green fantasy, which are not nearly as effective as television. Patriots wage strong against our heritage, our birthright, our people. It's the Oh man. So they took Isaac out, they took Hugo out.
Discuss the grid, how it works. Here's the issue. The grid's completely important. It's not just for backwards and actually a technique systemic.
If we can get one more going, I feel confident in the second leg. Oh my god, Kiwa. Oh my god. You gotta score that, bro. Go, bro. Keita. Keita, man. Oh, it's over, man. They got a corner. Yeah, they're scoring on this one. I just feel it.
Sometimes even it's aging infrastructure is breaking down all the time. So you may be thinking, well, why not just fix it? Really, it's fixes.
Oh my god, how they got out of the corner, bro? Oh, that's a. Oh my, well, press. It's over. It's over. But not even gonna see. It's over. He's onside. I already knew it was onside. Ah,
This are and with that aging and cyber attacks, Grid has updated a bit since they were initially installed, and a lot of it is digital. You have stuff like
Cody
smart
Gappo
meters
really
and
changed the game for them, bro.
SCADA
I believe it.
systems, essentially just computers monitoring. Like I said, I'm not an electrician, I just read about the topic. But anyways, this tech, just like any other tech really, is vulnerable to hackers. Foreign spies could remote shut it down, and our national defense system and federal agencies account for this in their hypothetical planning of war games. So, yes, it is a legitimate threat, and it's already being accounted for. It's extremely severe, but it's not mentioned a lot, and it is honestly a bit underplayed. And I think it's underplayed just to avoid panic from the masses. But one big breach from China, Russia, or even a citizen who just hates the homeland because they're a piece of shit means days or even weeks of potential darkness. Most utilities, too, are vulnerable due to little oversight, and the privately ran substations are guarded by nothing but a chain link fence most of the time. Now, speaking of chain link fences, this brings me on to the next big vulnerable point of attack in the grid system, and that is physical attacks. This was a trending topic vaguely around 2022 and 2023, which of course died down in public discourse for the next big trending topic, but I digress. We had 175 substation shootings in 2023 alone, and half the time we didn't even know who did it. Could have been extremists or foreign adversaries. It really doesn't matter who it was, they were destroying it. And they were targeting electrical infrastructure. Again, this has big damage. The media probably got their orders from the feds to just blame the weather, but the physical attacks are just undiscussed enough.
Neymar is my
A lot
deep
of these
line
electrical
playmaker,
sites,
deep
especially
line
ones in
forward.
rural areas, really just have no
We
security,
will be there.
and recovery from an attack could drag on for months with no way to simply just fix it quickly sometimes. Now, the next threat is the one we all know about, and that's the weather. Not much you can do about that, but it is, not just snow and ice storms either. It's heat waves can mess with the grid as well, and they can even lead to a fire, especially in dry areas where wildfires are common, like out west, or in the south, like Louisiana and Florida, there's flash floods, which could fry the power lines. Another part of this that I'm going to add to this sort of weather section would be animals. They also attack and they short lines sometimes. Another vulnerability in this is the fragmentation of the grid itself. This messes with the states, especially the border states and three grid areas with electrical sharing. Subtly, this does open us up to divide and conquer tactics from enemies, something that's not really discussed a lot. And last but not least, a vulnerability is the supply and demand, which works in the grid itself. With all the new AI stuff going on and many more data
Yo, what
centers
the?
coming up, especially with AI and
You
government
tripping?
contracts like Palantir, even private sector AI with Meta,
Yo.
this is going to raise the demand of electricity up a lot. We have also been ditching coal and nuclear energy without sound replacements, leading to even more supply and demand problems. Now, we're done with this subsection, but to sum it up, all this piles up. The old infrastructure crumbles easier in heat or under cyber warfare hacking. And half-assed fixes are rolling in, but we need aggressive investment into the grid system. Now, moving on, let's discuss real-life examples of the grid collapsing and blackouts happening. So all these attacks or vulnerabilities I just talked about, let's see what happens afterwards. Then we'll get to the best part, which is a plan to restore American energy dominance. So here's what actually happens in real time whenever a grid shuts down. We had the 2003 Northeast blackout, which is a software bug plus a downed tree that just went online. Can't really do anything about the tree, but a software bug is kind of bad. But this happened in Ohio, and it affected 55 million people in 8 different states, and also in Ontario, Canada. It took almost $8 billion in losses, and it took up to 5 days to fix in some areas. So next, 1977, New York City blackout. Within only 24 hours of the blackouts, riots and looting happened en masse with $300 million in damages. That happened because of lightning strikes directly on power lines. 2012, India. 400 million people affected with the power being out for 2 days. Factories stopped, trains stalled with people trapped inside of them. Hospitals lost power, people died from it, and water treatment plants shut down, leading to massive unrest and protests. It cost approximately $100 million in